Do you feel guilt when you set a boundary, and as a result, you don't want to set the boundary because you're going to feel guilty, or you fear feeling guilty? Let's get this sorted out for you, because obviously we need boundaries, but nobody wants to go around feeling guilty either. But you shouldn't avoid setting boundaries because you feel guilty. Understand, first of all, this isn't your fault. If you grew up around people who didn't respect your needs, your brain may have learned that keeping others happy is the way you stay safe. Keeping other people comfortable, satiated, is how you get safety for yourself because of the environment you grew up in. Also, guilt may have been weaponized against you as a kid, so your guilt system may be just turned up all the way. But the guilt you feel, it's a leftover survival strategy. Your brain thinks, if I say no, I'll lose love or I'll cause conflict. And so that fear can cause you to hold back on saying no or setting boundaries. But the truth is, healthy people respect boundaries. The guilt isn't a sign that you're doing something wrong. The guilt is just a sign that you're a good person. I repeat, the guilt isn't a sign that you are doing something wrong. The guilt is a sign that you are a good person, because only good people feel guilt. Bad people, wicked people, narcissists and psychopaths don't feel guilty when they hurt people or do something wrong. But you do, because you're a good person. You have an internal punishment system based on your values. And when you violate one of your own values, then your internal punishment system says, I'm going to make you feel this pain. It releases cortisol into your system, making you feel like you've done something wrong. That's guilt. So it's a good thing that we have guilt, because it just shows that we're a good person. So don't fear guilt. Move forward with doing what you know is best in all situations. When the guilt comes, recognize it and appreciate it, because it's your indication that you have a limit. You're not just going to go too far with what you're doing. The guilt keeps us in line, right? And so you're not just going to be a psychopath about it and not care at all, even though sometimes we have to hurt others and we have to make others uncomfortable. And that's what you realize with boundaries. As we mature, there is no way to set a boundary without making someone feel uncomfortable potentially, or potentially hurting their feelings or hurting them. Just like there's no way to set up a wall without someone potentially being able to run into it or hurt themselves, or being inconvenienced by the wall. But does that mean your house should not have walls? No, your house needs to have walls, and you need to have boundaries. So even though it could inconvenience someone, even though they could hurt themselves on your boundaries, even though it could make them uncomfortable, be real, be authentic, speak up, say no, represent yourself, advocate for your needs. Guys, I'm sorry, but I just don't feel comfortable with this. You can set boundaries in a variety of ways. And if you feel guilty, appreciate that guilt. Recognize it as a sign that you're a good person. And to alleviate the guilt, you just make a justifications list. That's listing on a page 5 reasons why you're justified in taking that action. As soon as you get to reason number 5, your guilt will diminish very greatly, and you'll feel very calm and fine. So you don't have to fear guilt. It's totally controllable. Use the justifications list and let me know how it worked for you. Talk to me in the comments if this is what you're going through.